Both sensation and perception play a vital role in the subjective experience of autistic individuals. Being that sensation and perception to begin with are intrinsically subjective to any given individual, much attention has been given as to whether, say, what I feel could be said as being necessarily what you feel, or vice versa. It can be discerned to a certain degree whether individuals experience similar sensations and perceptions via self-report, and often these reportings provide immense dividends as to whether the individual's reportings fall within the normal healthy range on the disorder spectrum. In other words, knowing how one experiences his or her own world perceptually and sensually can provide immense information as to whether he or she may be a disordered individual or not. Such is the case with autism. Self-reportings on individual sensations and perceptions often differentiate immensely between individuals who fall within the range of the autistic spectrum disorder and those who do not. To clearly convey my point, I must first preface that the experiences which will hence be categorized from autistic self-reportings are to be designated as either hypersensitive or hyposensitive. Hypersensitive being reportings which are deemed oversensitive in nature, and hyposensitive being conversely reportings which are deemed undersensitive in nature. In discussing the nature of the altered perceptions and sensations of the autistic individual, I will address the phenomena of vision primarily, with some references being paid to other senses, albeit indirectly. In hyposensitive autistic individuals, vision, which is central, can often be quite blurred, while vision, which is peripheral, can be astoundingly sharp. Objects to the hyposensitive autistic individual can appear rather dark, and often can be magnified within the central focus of view. This central focus conversely blurs objects in the periphery for the autistic individual, though, making it difficult to discern objects removed from one's primary focus. Self-reportings regarding lack of depth perception and clumsiness have also surfaced in relation to hyposensitive autistic individuals. On the other hand, hypersensitive autistic individuals have much the same problem that hyposensitive autistic individuals have in regards to vision, albeit the problems are often exacerbated to a degree, which is much more serious for the individual's healthy interaction with his or her environment. Along with much of the effects mentioned above, hypersensitive autistic individuals can experience mild to severe disordered vision, such as the objects and bright lights jumping around in one's central field of focus. Images or representations may also fragment for the hypersensitive autistic individual. Finally, it has been reported that for many hypersensitive autistic individuals, it is easier and more pleasurable to focus on a detail within a given scene rather than to focus on the whole object of the scene. Relative to the non-autistic individual, these self-reportings and findings are profound. It can give us a glimpse into the world of the autistic individual, what they see out of it, and how they come to think of it. It is vision which to a large degree determines our views and interactions with the world, and reportings deemed similar have taught scientists greatly about the human brain and how it functions. Similarly, reportings from autistic individuals teach scientists a great deal about their world and how their views of the world differ from that of a non-autistic individual. All said, studies in autistic sense and perception have greatly advanced research in the understanding of autism and the autistic brain, and continues to do so to this day.